melhor ser alegre que ser triste, alegria é melhor coisa que...
I don't think people really realise just how important the oceans are to all of our survival. You know, this is really the life support system of the planet is the ocean. It regulates climate. I mean, over half of the oxygen that we breathe on this earth is coming from the oceans.
The beach and the ocean means everything to me. It is basically my life. I get up and surf pretty much every morning that there are waves.
It's kind of like my second home.
I go to the beach after school every day. If I've had a bad day at school, just go straight to the beach and then it just makes it all better, hey?
The beach is what actually, I think, gives me inspiration, gives me energy. It actually defines, in a sense, who I am.
The ocean is so much for me. You know, this place is where I come for my fitness, it's where I come for to clear my mind, and for me it is my temple. This is my religion, this connection to the ocean, this connection to the big picture of the world.
Saskia, how would you feel if there was a lot of rubbish on the beach? Not very good. Miley, how would you save the world? Taking all of the pieces of rubbish off the beach. Why would you do that? To save all the creatures in the water. Sometimes the turtles think the plastic bags are jellyfish and then they die if they eat it.
My name's Roberta Dixon and I'm a marine ecologist, and I, along with some friends, set up an organisation which is rapidly blooming called Take 3.
I'm Amanda Marischal. I'm the president for Take 3 and the co-founder.
Hi, I'm Jamie Brown and I'm a co-founder of Take 3.
Hey, I'm Tim Silverwood. I'm one of the co-founders of Take 3, a clean beach initiative. We started here on the central coast of New South Wales in 2009, and now we've been trying to spread our message all around the world and around Australia, encouraging people to do that simple thing of just taking 3 bits of rubbish with them when they leave the beach, the waterway or anywhere. It's up to me, I guess, to give you a bit of background about me and about this issue, which is plastic pollution, otherwise known as marine debris. We've been trying to inspire the community for so many years to take a serious stance on this issue of littering, keeping our stuff out of the oceans and waterways, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I suppose that's what spurred me on to do this kind of role of trying to fill in this little gap and bring Take 3 in there, try and start a new movement to understanding that our stuff that we use, the stuff that we throw away, doesn't really go away. A lot of the time, if it's going off to landfill, it's going to be entombed there for thousands of years without doing anything, and when it gets into our ocean, it doesn't go away either. It might be out of your sight, but it's certainly not out of the sight of the incredible array of marine life that are suffering as a result of this.
Marine debris is one of a number of issues facing the marine environment, and it's one that we can actually do something directly about.
Plastic in our ocean is becoming a vast and global problem. Plastic particles are being found on every beach all over the world.
And this plastic pollution is just one of many issues that are facing it, but it's a pretty obvious one, and it's pretty clear to show that our plastic junk just does not belong in the ocean, that's for sure. Here we are with Take 3 again, another event, this time at Expo in the city, which has been pretty cool. We've had 2 days here and lots of people from Sydney coming around and seeing our stall, and also had the chance to do a couple of talks too, which has been really good, you know, sharing my experiences of going across the ocean to see the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
In my years of research on this issue, I quickly discovered that this notion of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch as an island of rubbish, I discovered that that was completely false. You know, that wasn't the case at all. That was something that was really conjured up by the media. What I did learn was that it was much more complicated than that. That this plastic debris didn't just stay in the one spot and hover around in an island. It was dispersed over an incredibly large area, and also that a lot of the plastics out there were going through this process of photo degradation and breaking into these very small pieces of plastic. So what that does mean is that this incredibly large area is contaminated with plastic, and it's not just on the surface, it's right down deep into the water column as well. We didn't really see that many huge conglomerations of rubbish, but it wasn't until we'd go and deploy the nets over the side, these special scientific trawls, that you would see this true reality, these little flecks of plastic. And living in amongst all this organic living matter, that was the most frightening thing for me, that a lot of the stuff we would collect would be alive, it would be living creatures, yet it's living in amongst this plastic soup. And that's why it's so easy for this stuff to be actually getting into our food chain. I've had a chance to travel around the world now and see the implications of the marine debris problem on the big scale. I've travelled to Hawaii, I've travelled to the States, I've travelled to India, and I've travelled to parts of the developing nations. I've seen the levels of debris that are on the coastlines. I've seen what that means, not just to how the beach looks, but to how it functions. And I don't want to see that here. We're already seeing places in Australia where that is happening, and it's a horrible thing to see. You know, beaches do not need to be covered in trash. So that would be horrible for me to experience and see this beautiful coastline on the east coast of Australia end up like the beaches on Hawaii, where there's literally small flecks of plastic completely contaminating the beach, so it's like plastic sand. I don't want my kids to have to experience that, and I don't want future generations to have to experience that. So let's stop stopping this stuff getting in there now, for sure.
Australia is basically really well known for its beaches and stuff, and like if you litter on it, it's just low.
It's a lovely place and shouldn't be happening.
This is my front yard. This is my front yard, and if I were ever to go down there and find only plastic where we used to have beautiful orange sandstone sand, I'd be devastated. Everyone has this ability to make a choice, and it's our choice to make a positive impact on the beaches and remove rubbish and leave our place a better place, our beach a better place. It's a cleaner, better place, and 10 years time, our children, crazy as they are, will be thanking us for them. And I think it's only fair intergenerationally to actually make a difference for the next generation.
I found a fishing line, and I found some foam, and I found a lid. I found foam and a rope. It was easy to take 3 from the sea.
So starting take 3 and changing my life just a little bit to be conscious of the issue is what I've done to try and help. And I want to know, what can you do?
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 We take 3, so can you.